as a young girl to live in this world without a mother is perhaps the hardest thing that you can go through. As a young woman, there are so many things you need to talk about. There's so many things that are upsetting to you. There's so many things that you find heartbreaking. There's so many decisions you have to make. And when your only true form of advice is to have to go online on the internet and search, when you don't even have that person to run to cry to talk to, it is the hardest thing that you can ever deal with. Personally, for me, I've never grown up with my mother. When I moved from West Africa and I moved to the United States, I've had other women who have taken me under their wings. I've had other family who have taken me in to live with them. But it's still this wall where you feel that you need to talk. You need to let things out of your heart, out of your chest. You need to make decisions and you just don't have that person to go to. Because either people will try to tell you what to do, people try to make your decisions for you. It is the hardest thing a person can ever go through. Because no amount of therapy can replace the warmth of a mother. No amount of therapy can replace the wisdom of a mother. No amount of therapy can replace just being in your mother's arm and crying until you are well enough and conscious enough to make your own decisions. Then when you don't have a mother and a father altogether, it's like, who advised you when you're having relationship issues? Who advised you when you feel that the world is crashing over your shoulders? Who advises you when you're lost? Sometimes I have this urge to just go out there on the street, walk around and just ask someone, would you be my father? Would you be my mother? Would you listen to me when I have problems? I remember one time I was at a train station and I was having some burden. I was having some serious burden, and I remember going to this woman who was just reading her book and asked her, can I please talk to you? I didn't even know this woman from anywhere, but I went up to her and asked her, can I please talk to you? I'm having voice issues. And some people are going to look at this video and think that it's so tedious, that this is a voice issue thing that's, make me feel so heartbroken. But when you're someone who is trying so hard to not make mistakes in life, because you don't have that space in your life to make mistakes, it is hard when you feel that you're on a path of making mistakes and you are against yourself and you have forces against you. Sometimes I can just think and pray about it, but sometimes prayer is not just what you need someone to talk to. And when everyone see you as this perfect girl, who's always doing everything right, but you are screwing up in some way, when you tell them your problem, they're not trying to understand. But instead, they're so focused on your flaws. They're so focused on what you're doing wrong or what you're saying wrong. Instead of seeing that you are a human being who just needs to understand, who just needs someone to understand you. And that you are just a human being. And that I'm just a young woman who is trying to figure life out. And many of the times, I don't have things all figured out. But I walk around pretending. And I walk around trying to make it seem like, I'm all together. And now I am dating a great guy who I feel, because of my baggage, I am going to hurt him, or I'm going to hurt things between us, or that I'm going to make decisions that are not right because I have all this baggage that I have not unpacked. But who is supposed to help to unpack this baggage? Who's supposed to help me unravel my scars from all these years? I thought that I was ready for a relationship, I thought I was ready to move on with my life. I come from a family where people have not had the privilege of being able to date someone who they really cared about and having things work out. So for the first time, I find this guy who is amazing, trying to do everything. But then I'm stuck in the past with someone who I used to be with. And sometimes you just need a mother to talk. Sometimes you just need a parent to come to and cry to. And not have to go on the internet and surf to find advice on what you should or shouldn't be doing. Because at the end of the day, the issues at the end of the day, I'm not searching the internet or trying to find someone to talk to because I want somebody to tell me what to do or have someone make my decision for me. But I just need to able to understand that it's okay for me to make mistakes. And I feel that many times it is not okay for me to make mistakes. Because as a first generation student, as a first generation family in America, and as a first person to escape family poverty and family barriers, I feel this obligation to make everything up for what my family have lost. And if I make a mistake, I'm making a mistake for all of us. And it's so freaking hard to live under all of this pressure all by yourself. It's so tiring. I don't know how many other young girls or even young boys are going through this. It's so tiring. If you're someone who is going through this kind of same pressure, just reach out to me because it is so exhausting. It's so painful. I'm not doing this for attention. I'm just sick and tired of trying to live a perfect life or walking on eggshells every single area of my life, trying to make sure that every decision that I make is perfect and so careful. And people tell you pray about it. Pray about it. But sometimes prayers are not enough. Sometimes you just need someone to talk to. You need someone, a human being, to let you know that they understand.